Welcome back, everybody, to the Shadowless podcast. We're getting towards the end of 2020. It's crazy to believe we've almost done an entire year of the Shadowless podcast. But you know, I've not been doing it by myself this entire time. No. Always by my side is the magnificent, the wonderful, the beautiful, the talented, someone whose hair is always on point with those LA looks. The gel. The one and only Mr. Jordan Fringe.
That was so kind of you to say. Thank you for noticing my LA looks.
You know, we haven't talked about the LA looks gel in quite some time here on the podcast.
Definitely a little bit of a throwback, if it was what they call it, a little throwback action.
Yeah, that was, what do they call it in stand-up? A callback.
Yeah, callback. That's right.
Right?
Yes.
A callback. But yeah, LA looks. LA looks. I just want to make sure that was the actual name of it. But it's still out there and about.
Oh,
you can go out there and buy it right now.
Oh, I've seen it.
Amazon. I'm looking at it right now. Amazon. You want some LA looks?
I saw it at a grocery store.
At a grocery? I thought you were going to say a garage sale.
I went to a garage sale, and this guy was like, "Hey, man, you want this LA looks?" I was like, "Has it been used?" He's like, "Yes." So I had to get it.
But it's classic.
It's classic.
You know, I thought I was cool back in the day when I had LA looks. Even though like
cool
it's just gel. You know, nobody can tell what brand of gel you have in your hair.
Right.
But I just walked around like I had a big billboard that just said, "Hey, I'm using LA looks."
And that made you perfect.
Welcome back to the Pokemon podcast.
Welcome back.
You know, Jordan, we got a few things to talk about this week.
Like what?
Well, you know, we got some news. We don't got a whole lot of news. You know, I kind of feel like that's how it always goes. We got a lot of news, then not a lot of news. This is one of those weeks where we don't have a whole lot of news, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. And
I like having fun and having a good time.
Right? Who doesn't? And then at the end of the podcast, we got to discuss something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, we've already said the Shadowless podcast is returning for 2021.
We did state that. That's correct.
We did. You know, we had a couple hiccups each week, but we resolved them.
Mm-hmm.
We got good. This week, however, we got to talk about something else at the very end of the podcast. Things might be switching up a little bit. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll mention it. We'll let you in on little stuff that's happening next year.
Yeah, well, no big deal.
Yeah,
no big deal.
Yeah, just stick around. You may want to stick around for that.
I would definitely say stick around for this one for sure. Definitely stick around for this one. All right, now before we jump into the news, as always, I gotta pop open a can of tasty, crispy Zevia. You've already opened up your can, haven't you?
Yeah, I've already opened up.
I knew it. Every time.
I'm sorry.
Every time. You can't wait for me.
I get thirsty, and you know, it is what it is.
All right, I'm going to let you slide once again.
I'm sorry. Next time. Next time I'll wait. All right? How's that? Next time I'll wait.
Next time you're going to wait.
Next time I'll wait.
Well, thanks for joining us in 2020. I appreciate it.
Episode 52 is when I get it right.
All right, I'm going to pop open my can right here. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Now, would you like to guess what I have this week based off of the sip?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Extra fizzy.
Extra fizzy.
Extra fizz.
Is this a ordinary flavor or out of the ordinary flavor for you?
I'd say it's in my rotation.
It's a lemon lime twist.
It is not a lemon lime twist.
Dang it. I thought of fizz. That had fizz. But, I'm just off my game. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's technically 3 words.
Ginger root beer.
That is correct.
Should have went with the ginger root beer.
You should have went with that one. It's in my usual rotation.
It is, It is. That's on me. That's on me. But can you guess my flavor by this sip?
There we go. Oh, okay. At the very end, it threw me the little.
It's tasty.
Let me see if I can just kind of mimic that. I'm gonna say, you rocking some caffeine today?
This is actually a caffeine-free.
Caffeine-free? Oh, it better not be cream soda.
It is not cream soda today.
Okay. You got a grape?
You're very close.
Orange.
You were closer with the other one.
I was closer with grape?
Yeah.
Oh, grapefruit?
Bingo.
Ah, there we go. So it's within the grape family.
It's in the grape family, yeah. Even though a grape and a grapefruit have nothing to do with each other, somehow they said, all right, we already have a fruit that's called a grape. What do we call this fruit? I don't know. Let's call it a grapefruit. We did good naming things.
It's it's a distant relative.
Yeah.
Distant relative of the grape family. All right. Let's jump into the news. At the top of the news, like every single week, we have to ask one simple but sometimes hard question. How much did Jordan Fringe spend at PokemonCenter.com this week? And in fact, Mr. Jordan Fringe, how much did you spend at the Pokemon Center this week?
Oh boy. That's a good question. What day did the Pikachu Funko holiday other piece drop? Was that last week? Did we talk about that last week or was that after?
I think we talked about that last week.
Okay. If we talked about that last week, then last week I got that and those 2 greeting cards with the pins, which I do vaguely remember talking about. So,
yes.
This week then, the main thing that I ordered was 2 plushies. I ordered 2 plushies, one that I've had sitting in my cart, and then another that was in this new line of Comfy Friends plushes.
Can I guess which one?
Yes, you can guess which one.
I'm going to say you went with that Ditto.
I did not. I almost did, but it wasn't the Ditto.
Then you went with, I'm just going to guess one more time. You went with Quagsire.
I did go with Quagsire.
I knew it.
When do they ever make Quagsire stuff? Like, I have Larvitar stuff. I have the substitute stuff. Like, it's great. But when do they make Quagsire stuff, So I had to hop on that Quagsire. So I picked that up as well as a Dragapult plush before those went out of stock. So, yeah, those are the ones I got. I'm excited to see when they get here. How comfy plush they are. They look pretty fuzzy.
They do look pretty. They almost look like comfy socks. You know what I mean? Like that material that they use on like fluffy, comfy socks.
They definitely do.
So for drops this week, not a whole lot. We're actually recording this podcast on Monday instead of our usual Tuesday, just because of some things we both got going on here. But they did drop the Comfy Friends plush line that consists of Pikachu, Snorlax, Ditto, Dedenne, Quagsire, Larvitar, Squovit, Substitute, and Toxel. I don't think there's any sort of pattern to the Pokemon they selected.
It's all over the place.
It really is.
There's
really is all over the place.
There's a huge gap in the generations of where the Pokemon are from. We have 3 representing the first generation. The substitute can fit in anywhere, but if you want to be OG, sure, first gen, because that's where we first saw it, but whatever. So let's say 3 from the first gen, 2 from the second, 1 from the 6th. Dedenne's from the 6th generation, right? That's X and Y. Dedene's from, I believe.
Yeah.
And
Wait. Actually, yeah.
yeah, because then not Pachirisu, the other one, is it Togedemaru? I think that one's the Sun and Moon
Yeah.
Pikachu clone. Right.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
Dedenne would be the X and Y era one, so 6th gen, and then we go straight to 8th gen with Squavet and Toxel.
Wait. Yeah, very, very kind of random.
Definitely.
I think all of these are still in stock. I would imagine so. I want to check Pikachu because if Pikachu's still in stock, then most likely all the others are as well. Yep, Pikachu's still in stock. 35.99. They all range in about the 15-inch size. But there was also 2 other drops for the Pokemon Classics line. There was Pokemon Classics Charizard teal fitted dress shirt, and then the Pokemon Classics Charizard gray fitted dress shirt. Both of those going for $54.99. Very just kind of like subtle designs on those shirts.
Yeah, similar to the Mimikyu one that I have. You know, it's very subtle unless you're like really looking at it to see the design.
Mm-hmm. And what's your thoughts on the Pokemon Classic shirts? Are they comfy? Because I don't own one.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I've worn it once. Definitely more of like I wouldn't wear it every day. It's definitely if I had like an event to go to and I wanted to, rock a little bit of Pokemon, just a little flair in there. Then yeah, it would be excellent. It felt nice. It's good material, well made.
So no complaints.
No complaints. No, I got nothing to complain about.
Okay. I know Pokemon Center has been restocking random Pokemon TCG products. That's just something you got to kind of be on the lookout for. I know they recently restocked Vivid Voltage Elite Trainer boxes. I know they're now sold out once again, but they have been that stuff. So that's something to kind of keep your eyes on. We still have no further information about special delivery Charizard. None. I'm still of speculation, as I said, last week or the week before, that it's going to be a February drop.
Yeah,
I'm going to stick by that.
That's fair. I mean, we haven't seen it yet, so at this point, why not just hold it?
It looks like we might be caught up now to orders, because for a while there it was 14 weeks, or not 14 weeks,
14 weeks,
14 days. My apologies, 14 days. To process the order, right? That was just to process it.
Yeah, I still have 2 or so orders waiting to be fully processed and sent out. I think I may have one coming tomorrow. Then I have one that should be coming after that, or another one. I forget the order. I just know I'm owed a few more things that I've ordered. Trying to keep track of it all. You lose track of how many orders you make.
That seems to be a thing too.
Yeah.
I'll get like an email like a couple weeks later and it'll be like, hey, your order processed. And I was like, wait a minute, did I order something?
Yeah, when did I order? What is it?
But they do still have free shipping on orders of $20 or more. They do have it where it says at the very top, we cannot guarantee new orders will be delivered by December 24th.
Yeah, so, a lot of websites are starting to add that now. A lot of them are saying last chance to get stuff before the 24th. So if you're making any last minute purchases, now would be the time. Obviously, since the Pokemon Center cannot, they can no longer guarantee that. I don't know when we're going to see this train set be released at this point, the new Delibird Express parts.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting to see if maybe they just hold off till next year.
Weirder things have happened. Some drops have taken months after we've seen pictures of them to come out. But it's definitely interesting that we haven't seen everything yet. Like, I'm glad we finally got the Pikachu. I feel like they just threw that up there because it's like, oh yeah, we forgot to throw the Pikachu up there. Yeah, it's weird not seeing every item that was shown off. Like, we got pretty much everything aside from the Snow Globe and the Delibird Express, I believe, at this point.
Let's say that stuff ends up dropping in January. Let's say it's late January.
But they've released Halloween products in November this year. So
would you buy it?
Yeah, I would still buy it. Absolutely. Like I'm all for waiting at this point. I spent enough money on the Pokemon Center website in December and November and everything, so I could wait a little bit longer. It'd be nicer to have it on brand to the holiday, but you know
Yeah.
what? I keep my stuff out year round. It doesn't bother me when it comes in. It's still
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think I'd probably get it too.
Yeah, it'd
I
be
think
pretty cool.
I think most people probably would.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's all we have going on at the Pokemon Center this week. Let's jump into what is going on with these potential, possibly, maybe, sort of, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any other words. New sets for Japan.
Mm-hmm.
These are some trademarks, very interesting names. One of them is very, very interesting. So we have Towering Perfection, Sky Stream, and then the one that is very, very interesting, Eevee Heroes. These are just trademark names.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know anything about what the sets will consist of, but I mean, what is your initial thoughts, especially with the Eevee Heroes? Like that's
That
a
almost
very
sounds
interesting name.
that could go one of two ways, right? Like you were saying, like when we were talking about this beforehand, this could be like a set, right? This could be like a special like box.
Yeah, like a
You know,
little collection box or something like that.
something
Yeah.
to do with all the evolutions. Or just the name is weird, right? The trademark name is weird at the moment, but it could turn into a special set that is like a subset within a set or part of the holiday set next year that has really cool variants of the EVs, really cool car. I don't know. It could do something with them. I mean, it's specifically EV Heroes, so who knows what's going to happen. Maybe that'll be around the time the V Union mechanic is out, and maybe the EVs can tag team it up together. I'm not sure about it yet, but sounds cool. Skystream sounds like Roaring Skies to me.
Yeah,
So
I can agree with that.
I just picture flying Pokemon. Towering Perfection, I take that in a couple different ways. Now, we've seen stuff like Colossal already get his VMAX, right? But Duraludon, his VMAX is literally a giant skyscraper. And we have yet to see that yet in the card game. So that could be cool. It could also have something to do with Johto, with the burning towers and the dogs and Ho-Oh. It really can go a lot of different ways. When I just hear those words, those are the first things I think of. What about you? What are you feeling vibes from these?
The EV Heroes, I'm thinking either a collection box or a subset, kind of like a Shiny Vault. Shiny Vault is within the Hidden Fates set itself. Part of me wants to think like, what if they introduce a brand new evolution in the TCG?
I mean, usually, so I was thinking that, but that would mean they'd have to announce it before. Like usually Pokemon don't get premiered in the TCG. They get premiered elsewhere and then put in the TCG right away. Or
but what I'm saying is like, what if this year it's a curveball? Like, what if it's the introductions in the TCG?
Liz, I'm all for it. I'm down. I just don't know if they would do that, but that'd be pretty cool.
I think it'd be a good way. And it's Eevee Heroes. Is it saying the Eevee is the heroes, or there's heroes for Eevee?
I think when I think of that, I think of like Vaporeon putting out a fire, or like a cool card image of like Vaporeon helping out, or Jolteon powering up a generator, or I don't know, Eevee just standing around doing Eevee things, just something.
Eevee collecting a paycheck.
Yeah, just sitting out here. It's like, all right, how much you can use my likeness, Pokemon? I'm the new mascot. Pay up.
Skystream, I think the exact same thing as you. Flying. Rayquaza comes to mind
Yep, it's
with
silly.
Skystream. Towering Perfection. I just picture perfection. When I think of perfection, I think of Psyduck, and I just think of a massive Psyduck, and I think that's going to be the entire set. It's like the set is like 453 cards, and you have to collect every single one of them to put together this one massive Psyduck. It just towers.
I mean,
So,
you know what? Weird things have happened, so who am I to say no,
do you
that's not
think
happening?
I'm onto something with that?
You know what? You've been right about a lot of things, so this could be your big break.
What if it was? I mean, that'd be crazy.
Pokemon in their offices just went, who told him?
Who told him this
Who
was
told
supposed
this
to be
guy?
a surprise for him to share?
Yeah.
he's he's a little upset about Ducklet not getting Ducklet getting a shiny and Psyduck not getting one, so we have to make up
Exactly.
for it.
Exactly.
I will keep you updated on anything, and we won't really keep you updated. You'll hear about it. We're just going to discuss it. So, we'll figure out what happens in the upcoming months. But definitely that EV Heroes is interesting, and I mean, just because that's the name in Japan doesn't mean that's going to be the name of it outside of Japan.
Right. I expect it to vastly change somewhat here.
Yeah. So, but even for like EV Heroes, like what else are you going to change it to? There's not. I mean, so obviously got to have EV in the name.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. All right. Next up, we got these this battle style. These battle style Pokemon V.
Yeah.
When this podcast goes up, it should be announced because they're supposed to do some sort of YouTube video on it on Tuesday. Like I said, we are recording this on Monday, so you all probably know what it is right now. But it's supposed to be like a mechanic.
I think this is going to be akin to like what was it called? Like those like hidden abilities like the cards would have. Remember like some or like ancient traits, like they'd have like a little extra tagline.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be something like that. Like there's going to be a specific version of Wooper's popular right now because of Pokemon Go. Wooper has a special Wooper, and this Wooper has a fast attack style, means it can attack 2 times faster. Or you get the Wooper that has the defensive ancient trait type mechanic, and it can block has a better resistance to certain types. I don't know. I'm spitballing here, but that's what it kind of sounds like to me.
You think they're going to recycle the ancient trait mechanics then?
Something similar to it. I don't think it's going to be called ancient trait. I think it's going to be, kind of mimicking the what the Urshifus can do, since they have, the single strike and rapid strike. So I think it'll be like a mechanic like that, where there's like 2 different Urshifus. There's going to be variants of Pokemon that have one ability over another.
I think it's so I don't know fully what I think.
Nice.
But my my brain is telling me that it's going to give you some sort of choice. There's going to be some sort of choice you'll have to make on the card. I don't know what that choice will be.
That could be.
But I feel like
well.
it's some sort of mechanic that's going to make you choose. So that's all I got, though. I wish I had something that was way cooler, but I feel like it's just something that makes you choose.
I mean, it can easily be that. Well, I mean, we'll know. Everyone listening will be like, "Oh, we already know this." But hopefully, hey, maybe we're right, maybe we're wrong. We'll find out. We'll talk about it on next week's.
And you know what? It might actually end up dropping during the podcast, maybe, because it is Tuesday in Japan right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is technically, yeah. Should be way far into Tuesday.
Let me see. Because we're recording this at 9:17 p.m. on Monday, and it is currently 11:17 a.m. In Tokyo, Japan.
Mm.
So okay, maybe if we just talk really slowly.
Really slowly.
They're supposed to drop it on the YouTube channel. So I wonder if let me just check the channel here and see if there is any sort of update of anything at all.
Right.
And there is wait a minute here.
Do we have answers?
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, there is a premiere. They already have a premiere set on here.
For
that is going to 6 a.m.
Oh, okay. So
6 a.m. our time, obviously.
It's not gonna. We're not gonna make the cut on that one, unfortunately.
No, we will not. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll discuss that next week. Next up on the list, this one kind of shocking, but also not at the same time. We all know staff promos are highly sought after.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like possibly maybe no more staff promos.
What?
Yeah, no more staff promos. So there is no 100% confirmation on this yet. As far as outside of Europe. So there was an email that was sent in the United Kingdom and other European countries that there would be no more staff promos after Vivid Voltage. I mean,
it ends on a Charizard.
Once again, we saw this news on the fantastic website PokeBeach. So if you want to get all the latest and greatest news, PokeBeach is definitely going to be where you're going to want to go to.
Oh, absolutely.
But thoughts on this? Did we all ruin it? Did we all just ruin it?
Yes.
I think we did. I think we all collectively got together and just ruined staff promos.
Yeah. This is definitely the result of everyone going crazy over the staff promos and kind of, I guess, even the people who are running the events also mishandling some of them. And that's not everyone. That's not calling out anyone or every single person who's running events. But obviously these cards have easily made their way into the hands of a lot of collectors or resellers or however you name it. And Pokemon clearly was not too excited about that news. They rather these were meant for the staff who are running the events. And nope. they literally got out of hand and have appeared other places for very high prices.
Now, it's definitely fair to say that this possibly might not have anything to do with the skyrocketing prices on the secondary market. This could have been something they had planned way in advance. So
absolutely,
there's no confirmation that it is because of the secondary market. I think there's just assumption that that's what it's for.
And Pokemon didn't sound like the happiest about canceling them. It wasn't like, sorry, we can't do them anymore. It was like, yeah, you know what, we're done. It was like,
there was no reason given or anything like that. Just to kind of give you an idea of the Charizard Vivid Voltage staff, a packet just sold for 1,700. I mean, you get all four within that little packet, but 1,700 for essentially something that's given out for free.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And then if you
and a Lugia in there, so
yeah, and then if you go into, I mean, that's ungraded. So then if you go into graded territory, I mean, you're talking even more. So let me find a recent one that's ended. All right, right here. PSA 10 just ended December 9th. It was an auction style, sold for $2,550. A little bit before that, another one sold for 2,500. So you can see these are going for a lot, whether they be graded or ungraded. So it's interesting. Maybe they're moving on to something different. Maybe maybe it's no longer going to be staff promo cards. Maybe it's going to be some sort of staff. I don't know, sleeves or dice, or it could be anything.
Another special item. Yeah, easily could be.
Yeah, it could be
and
some
that's
sort
thinking
of
on the bright side.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to do something.
Yeah.
I would definitely find it hard to believe it would just be like, all right, no more anything for staff. But then again, they could. Who knows? I know. I know some shop owners that were very much against trading or selling the staff promos they got in. And this last time around, they said they're just going for so much that they couldn't say no. That they had to part with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's an interesting situation, but like I said, it doesn't mean it's the secondary market. This Pokemon obviously has things planned out far in advance. So this could be something completely different. So, and once again, that was also just an email that was sent in the United Kingdom and European countries. So, I don't know. I guess we'll keep up to date on it. I guess we really wouldn't know what's going on with staff promos until March of 2021?
Yeah,
when the next main set.
Yep.
And there's not even tournaments going on right now, so maybe they're just stopping them until tournaments start back up.
It's possible, but I don't know. It's a very very interesting call.
It is a very interesting. But Pokemon does things for a reason. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They do. My hat's off to them. They know what they're doing.
Very true.
And weirdly enough, that's it for the news.
Yeah, that's
it for discussions.
Until literally we put out this episode, and then everything gets announced, and more stuff happens, and we're like, well, guess we have to wait until next week.
Prepare for next week. Prepare next week being a big episode then.
Yeah, if that's the actual case,
Yeah. I bet next week's gonna be a big episode when it comes to discussion. I can feel it already. I can smell it in my Zevia right now.
How's it smell?
Oh, it smells and tastes good. Just how I like it. All right, let's go into the card pick of the week.
Time has come, there can only be one card pick of the week.
That's right, the card pick of the week, a weekly segment that we like to do every single week right here on the podcast. Imagine that, a weekly segment that we like to do every single week right here on the podcast, where both myself and Mr. Jordan Fringe pick out one Pokemon card from TCG, Pokemon TCG history, that is, and we add it to the official Shadowless podcast set of 2020, and we encourage all of you to collect along with us, or you can just get your favorite cards, or you don't even have to get any cards. You can just enjoy our card picks every single week. But we like to highlight 2 cards each week and talk a little bit about them. You can go back to past episodes and figure out what the card picks have been. And including this week, 3 card picks left for 2020. 3 card picks left.
Whew.
Whew. That's intense. All right. I think I'm guessing yours first this week.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. I'm bringing my A game today.
All right, it's gonna be legendary then. All right, so it is a set that came out in the year 2013.
2013. Oh, 2013. That was the year of stuff.
Yes, stuff did happen.
I think if I remember correctly, in 2013, there was treasures,
Perhaps.
possibly legendary treasures.
I mean,
You know, I'm
you're
just
not,
saying,
you're not wrong.
out of all the sets released in 2013, Plasma Storm, Plasma Freeze, Plasma Blast,
It's a lot of plasma.
and legendary treasures, I'm gonna go with legendary treasures.
Oh, that's a good choice because that is correct.
Yes, yeah, I caught that hint because you said legendary.
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to turn y'all around, so whether or not you get this next card correct, we'll see how good you are on picking up the cues given.
Oh, okay. If you dropped a clue in there, I don't think I picked it up.
There's a couple in there.
Oh no. Oh,
It's normal
okay.
for some people not to catch on to what I'm saying.
To catch on to what you're saying. Is there a Pokemon catcher in this?
You
Pokemon catcher trainer?
you hung on to the wrong word from that.
I'm just picking up anything at this point. I legit caught zero clues in that. Zero.
It'd be normal to pick up on.
Okay, so a normal type?
Yeah. Now, whether or not you get this may turn you around.
Oh, Tornadus.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I got it.
There you go. Yeah, Tornadus, 108 out of 113. Gorgeous card. This artwork just looks so cool. And
All right.
yeah, is this a holo? I believe it's a holo, right? It looks like it's a holo.
You picked which number did you pick? 108, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a hollow.
gorgeous. I can only imagine. I haven't seen it with the holo. I've only seen it without the holo. And without the holo, it's beautiful. But with the holo, I'm sure it's even cooler.
Let's get ourselves a price right now on this.
Let's do it.
You want to go over to eBay because that's where people have easy access to.
Oh yeah, I see.
People know how to.
It's actually a very cheap card.
Right? Like $1.50, $2.
Yeah, it has like not a high value at all, but it is super cool. That holo looks awesome on it.
There's even speaking of pre-release promos.
Is there
Tornadus?
Tornadus?
Tornadus EX for Legendary Treasures.
Boom! Look at that.
Had a pre-release promo.
That's crazy.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
So I see there is one on eBay right now. There's a PSA 9 Tornadus going for about it's a buy it now at $58 with a make offer.
Are you going to make an offer right here on the podcast?
No, I'll let someone else make the offer on this one. But
Are you sure?
I'm sure. It's a very cool card to have, but I'm a little spent this holiday season, not gonna lie.
Nothing wrong with that. No complaints.
I
mean,
do
it'd
not
just be-
see any other graded ones though.
Fun, right here on the podcast. Just
I mean, it would be
okay.
if I could.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna say anymore. That's it.
You're such a bad influence on my wallet.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump into my pick here.
Yeah.
And I'm really gonna throw you off.
Okay.
Really. This set was released in 2000. That's 3 zeros.
Just the year 2000.
Yes.
Okay. So that gives us Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, That gives us Team Rocket. And that gives us base set 2. Is there any other things that gives us that year? Neo gives us Neo Genesis. That is one.
Yeah.
That's a wide range of packs to choose from. Not gonna lie, that's a lot to choose from.
All expensive packs at this point.
all stuff that I can't even look at right now. I don't know. I'm feeling a rocket.
Ooh, blasting off at the speed of light.
Yes,
Surrender
sir.
now. Prepare to fight. Well, Meowth, you are right.
I thought you were gonna say Meowth. You're wrong. Build it all the way up to a you're wrong. All right.
All right. Let's keep the energy going here. Let's figure out what we're gonna get. We're gonna add something from the Team Rocket set that that hopefully for the people at home, it's not going to rain on the parade too much here. But it is a rare card. I'll give you that.
This is a rare card.
I know people are gonna be like, why'd you pick that?
And you don't want it to rain on people's parade. Is this? Oh, it's not a rare card, but I thought it was going to be Goop Gas Attack. So I just picture that guy just walking through a parade, just spraying the goop gas. Raining on parade. We had the Team Rocket hint, but I don't know if it would just be Here Comes Team Rocket or a Rocket Sneak Attack. Who else is going to rain on your parade? A rare raining on your parade.
I dropped another hint too.
At what point? I lost track of all the hints.
Early on. It was even before the raining on your parade.
Interesting.
I feel like I really stumped you this week.
Yeah, because now I can't remember what you said before the parade part, because all I have is the parade stuck in my head. Rain on the parade.
I don't think I can really give you too many more hints. Because I think it'll give it away after that.
2. Can you imagine?
There was 0 hints in what I just said right there.
I feel like do we already have this Psyduck in the set?
I don't know if we have this Psyduck in the set, but it is not Psyduck, however.
Okay, so I wasn't sure because the Psyduck would rain on my parade.
I mean, I love Psyduck. I'm not gonna lie.
I really don't. I'm trying to see who's raining on the parade. Diglett's crashing through the town. He could be ruining a parade. Is it Diglett?
No.
He's crashing through town. He's a car in the air. Could be a parade ruiner.
Oh man, this is great.
What am I missing here? What am I missing from your clues? Is it just Meowth? Is it Here Comes Team Rocket?
Like I said, and it's not. Everybody is going to be like, why did you pick this? Why did you pick this?
Why Not didn't come out yet. Why Not's
That's true.
introduced yet. Dark Kadabra.
Not Dark Kadabra. Take. Oh man.
I'm just I totally whatever their first clue was, I totally over my head, and all I can think about is this parade. What card has a parade on it?
I'll tell you that parade is not a hint.
So rain is the hint. Which one of these? One of these Pokemon does rain dance or something. Who's raining? Huh? Oh, wait, hold on. I have a guess. Left
Okay.
field. Left field guess. Pre-release Dark Gyarados.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Because we're talking about staff-related stuff, so it could be a
a good
pre-release
guess.
Gyarados.
You would be incorrect once again.
Gosh darn it. You know, yeah, you know, I'm just we out
Are you gonna give
here.
up?
It's Magikarp.
Not a Magikarp.
Because I didn't say Magikarp. I clearly said
You're not gonna get it.
apparently I've completely, you stumped me. You win. You stumped me.
All right. Well, after you guessed the set, you guessed Team Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
I said we got to keep the energy going.
Oh, yeah.
Got to keep that energy going.
This is just rainbow energy.
It is rainbow energy.
See, I totally forgot the word energy was said. You could have sat here all day and helped me try to remember that. I wouldn't have.
I knew if I said energy again, you would have gotten it.
Yeah. But that's a good one. Good old rainbow energy.
Now I'm picking rainbow energy from Team Rocket. Now rainbow energy has been released multiple times, but it has to be from the Team Rocket set.
Specifically.
The last time it was released was Celestial Storm, though. So it's been in Pokemon TCG throughout history. But the reason that I picked the Team Rocket Rainbow Energy, well, the reason that I picked Rainbow Energy, I went with the Team Rocket one because it was the very first one.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember buying Team Rocket packs when I was a kid and would get so upset every single time I pulled a Rainbow Energy as my rare.
Yeah.
So upset. Because as a kid, I didn't really play the game. I mean, as a kid, we all had our own ways of playing the game, and none of them were actually how you played it. But I think the love for a lot of kids back in the day, late 90s, early 2000s, was just collecting the Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people played, but for me, it was about the collecting. And I did not like when I pulled that Rainbow Energy. Was not a fan.
So
1 out of 10
to
would not
put it in
recommend. So I had to put it in there because of that strong connection that I had with it. And
we all have that one card.
there is 2 versions in the set. There is a non-holo and a holo one. So whatever version you want, go for it. It looks like you're going to spend probably about, let's see here. Let me look at the sold listings because they're kind of all over the place right now. You look like maybe, I don't know. Let's see here.
Can't be too much. I mean, you pulled it a million times.
I mean, if you're going with first edition, you're looking at a lot more.
That's true.
A non-first edition, here is a holo sold for $10. But then a first edition holo sold for $59. So, and if you're going with a non-holo rare, you're looking at, about $5 to $7.
So you have options.
Yeah, definitely options.
As long as it's from Team Rocket.
It has to be from Team Rocket. It has to be.
Yeah.
Because that was the first one, that's what started it all.
How come there was no Dark Venusaur?
Back in the day, the Bulbasaur line got no love.
Yeah, it's like, here's Dark Blastoise, Dark Charizard, Dragonite, the Trio, Gyarados, every other Pokemon in existence. There's no Venusaur.
You can look at MIDI items from back in the 90s and 2000s, early 2000s. Even when it came to marketing, not just with cards, but with anything. Like if you look at the Kraft macaroni and cheese boxes, they got Charmander on there, they got Squirtle, they got Pikachu, no Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur got left out. They gave one to Poliwhirl.
They gave Poliwhirl a lot of stuff for some reason. Not Poliwrath,
Yeah.
not Poliwag, Poliwhirl.
Very random.
Oh yeah.
Very, very, very random. So, that's but I think Bulbasaur is redeeming itself now. I think
Yeah.
it's coming back.
It's on a
It's
comeback.
definitely Bulbasaur. They are definitely a fan favorite for sure. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm starting to like Bulbasaur. Just, each passing day, I like Bulbasaur just a little bit more.
Gotta give respect to Bulbasaur.
You really do. You really do. But there's the card picks of the week. So, but we got to talk about some other things. Got a couple mentions.
Yeah, we
Going
do,
on?
We do. Yeah.
I will say that I did reveal my collection room, my Pokemon collection room over the weekend on my YouTube channel,
That
Real
you
Breaking
did.
Nate. It's been taking me months to get this room put together, and it's finally up there, and I absolutely love it. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. So everybody go watch it. Let me know what you think of it. So there's that, and what else we got here? Anything you want to add before we talk about the big topic?
Whew. Nothing I can think of.
No. Okay.
I think it's time. I think it's time we throw a little spice on the podcast here. Something interesting, something new to hint at.
I mean, it's almost like we've been having the same thing for dinner every single night, and now we're spicing it up a little bit.
We've had it. We've had the same. We go and get fast food every night. We're getting fast food every week. It's great. It's good, and you enjoy it. But sometimes you just want a little bit more flavor, a little bit more passion, a little bit more care in the food, a little bit more of a deeper experience with your food.
Add some pizzazz.
Little pizzazz, never hurt nobody.
Yeah, I mean, I spice up my food all the time.
I mean, if you ain't spicing up your food, you're missing out on so many new flavors.
If I feel like dancing, I'll throw in some Tabasco sauce.
I mean, hey, get a little spice on the tongue,
Right?
That's all I'm saying.
So we all know the Shadowless podcast is returning for 2021.
That is correct.
It's returning every single week.
That is also correct.
But we do have a little bit of a change.
Change?
Yeah. And we hope that you open this, or that you welcome this change with open arms. But we might be adding a familiar face.
What?
To the podcast. Might be turning this bicycle into a tricycle.
Whoa.
Because a tricycle has 3 wheels.
That is, if you do math, that is one more than 2.
Well, let me count it up real fast.
Yes, let's count. I'm gonna get my abacus out. Hold on.
Carry the 6.
1, 2 plus 1.
Moving my blocks from one side to the other on this board here.
Divided by the quadratic formula.
I mean, for me over here, I can't math very well, but it checks out. 3 wheels on a tricycle.
I got 9,427. Where did I go wrong?
I'm not opposed to it.
That'd be a very loud podcast.
You do you. But we will be adding somebody else to the podcast. And I know what a lot of you are thinking right now. For the past couple weeks, we've been kind of joking around, like, oh, is the podcast going to return? And then is it going to return every single week? And we've been kind of joking with you every single week. But this week is not a joke, This is, I know it seems weird to be, joke, and then not joke. But it is true. The Shadowless podcast will be growing. So that's all we can tell you right now. Right, Jordan?
That's all we can say. More announcements will come soon. Obviously, the end of the year is close. But yeah, we have surprises yet in store. No one probably guessed or saw this one coming, and hopefully you like what we have in store for you coming up.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I think it's gonna be fun for sure. I think you're gonna like this. You're gonna love it. You're absolutely gonna love it. And as the weeks go on, we'll talk about going into. We only have 3 weeks left of 2020, but I'm just saying as the weeks move on, we'll discuss a little bit more about things, get into a little bit more detail, things like that. But just giving you a heads up. The intention from the very beginning was to just keep growing the podcast, turning it into bigger, better things, and just really growing with it and creating this community, and that's what we're gonna do.
Absolutely.
We're gonna keep moving forward. So we hope that you will all continue to join us every single week right here on the Shadowless podcast. So, Jordan, anything you want to say? Anything?
I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting the podcast. And next year there's going to be a lot of interesting things happening. And all I could say is I hope you enjoy everything that happens.
And Jordan, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate your friendship.
I appreciate every aspect of our relationship, our friendship.
Thank you.
And our working relationship, our regular friendship behind the scenes, all of it. Your family.
Your family too. Even though I don't like Manaphy, you're still family.
Listen, even though you don't like the cream soda, it's understandable.
Hey, we're still saving it all over
it's
here.
all for me.
We got a huge stash going on over here.
I'm ready for it. I can't wait to see it. You're gonna have a whole new, like you just debuted your Pokemon room. I can't wait to see your cream soda room.
my cream soda stash. All right. Well, that's it for this week. If you're listening to us, iTunes, Spotify, anywhere there's some sort of rating review system, please consider taking just a couple seconds and leave that rating or review. Oh, wait.
What?
We got to check real fast.
Oh, that's right.
Because last week, didn't we talk about how many rating or how many reviews that we had?
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to get it to 270, right?
Yeah.
If I remember this correctly. I want to see where we're at now. Let's see here. All right. Well, none of y'all left a rating or review.
Come on, man.
We're at 247. We were trying to get to 270 by the end of the year.
All right, come on. We got this. That's not.
We got this.
More.
Come on. If we get 10 this week, 10 next week, and then 10 the following week, we'll be there.
Yeah.
So, let's try to make that happen. Like I said, if you're listening, I'm reading on iTunes right now. I think there's some sort of one on Spotify, but wherever you're at, Spotify, iTunes, we definitely appreciate it. It helps us grow the podcast. So please consider leaving that rating and or review. Help us bop to the top, all the way to the top of the ratings charts. And we'll see you all next week, right here on the Shadowless podcast.
Bye-bye.